Are you serious? Are you serious? A beautiful evening tonight here in Jerusalem, the city of the great King. Just to the west of me, there's a crescent moon on this, of course, about the third or fourth day of Ramadan. Also, you can see behind me the iconic Dome of the Rock setting up on the Temple Mount, and the Wailing Wall illuminated by the light as those that are worshiping and praying are gathering there. So we have an evening like never before, a spectacular view that Stephen Ben-Danoon set up for us. And let me just say this has been a very, very historic day. Last night we know there was a shooting in Tel Aviv. 9 were shot, 4 are dead. The Prime Minister of Israel said he's going to attack the attackers. What did he do? He froze all 83,000 permits for Palestinians to come from the Gaza Strip and from the West Bank to pray behind me on the Temple Mount. Now, at the same time, while this is going on, yesterday I had an interview with the newest member of the Knesset, Rabbi Yehuda Glick. We talked about several things from his office in the Knesset. And we started to talk about with him a forced two-state solution by the United Nations, and the fact that in France, 20 nations of the world were gathering without anyone representing Israel or anyone representing the Palestinian Authority. They were discussing a forced two-state solution. What happened? When I asked Rabbi Glick, he began to get animated and began to declare that there was not going to be a two-state solution. Matter of fact, I'm going to play that video from that interview. I was interviewing him for television when he made this statement. Let me read this statement, and then I'll show you the video clip as it actually happened. I spoke about the two-state solution, a forced two-state solution, and Glick responded and said, "There's no two-state solution option. It's too late. They had their chance in 1947. They had a chance in 1967. They had a chance in 2000. We have passed that stage. Everybody whose eyes are open understands that there's one state, a Jewish state. We give full human rights to all minorities, but this is a Jewish state. There is a law of return, and all Jews are allowed to come here. This is what the state is all about. No two-state anymore. It's a two-state." And then I began to try to jump in there. He shut me down and said, "It's not even a word of a two-state solution, because a two-state is not a solution. It is a problem. Two states creates a problem." You have to understand that there's many in the government, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who said he was still open potentially to a two-state solution. But the newest member of the Knesset, Rabbi Yehuda Glick, who is the leading activist for Jews to pray on the Temple Mount, who was shot 4 times point blank by a Palestinian would-be assassin, now a member of the Knesset, says, no, it's over. This marriage, there can't be a marriage because there's not a bridegroom and a bride. I'm going to play his words from his office in the Knesset from yesterday's interview. The entire interview will air on television on the coming apocalypse in about a month. Stay with this YouTube channel to find out when that will be. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. Here comes the clip. Prophecy in the making.
This in France, they're talking of a two-state solution.
You're allowed to talk about anything. We're not against talking. We're for talking.
They say that Israel is not involved in the discussion about that or the Palestinian.
Okay. Really? No, I don't have to go to the other one.
Okay. We understand that right now in France, there's been 20 countries that are meeting about a potential resolution they would like to bring before the Security Council of the United Nations.
We have no problem. People can talk. We're for talking.
But you're not at the table, is what I'm saying. Israel's not at the table, and neither is the Palestinian Authority.
Okay, so therefore you can see how serious that is. I mean, Netanyahu mentioned that you know, when you want a wedding, you can't have a wedding when the groom and the bride are not there. You can talk about it. You can discuss it.
Somebody's got to show up at the altar, right?
Yeah, I mean, eventually you have to. If you want a wedding, you need a wedding. That's all.
So there's not a concern, I should ask, of a potential. And even if the United Nations were to try to force a two-state solution, and the reason I bring that up,
there's no two-state solution option. It's too late. They had a chance in 1947. They had a chance in 1967. They had a chance in 2000. We passed that stage. Everybody whose eyes are open understands that there's one state, the Jewish state, and we give full human rights to all minorities.
Yes.
But this is a Jewish state. There's a law, the law of return. All Jews are allowed to come here, and this is what the state is all about. No two-state anymore. It's a two-state.
That's off the table.
It's not even the word of a two-state solution, because two-state is not a solution; it's a problem.
Right.
A two-state creates a problem.
I agree with you.
I have somebody waiting there.
Are you serious? Are you serious? I mean, you could see the passion. It rose up in him. There's no denying that there is a shift going on in this nation. Israel is digging in its heels. They're ready to stand against the entire world. Now, the Bible tells us in Zechariah 12 that Jerusalem will become a cup of trembling and a burdensome stone unto all the people. And anyone that comes against them will be broken into pieces, even if the whole world does. And we're beginning to see the Jewish people digging in their heels in these the last days. We're running out of time, folks. If you don't know Yeshua as your Savior, if you don't know Jesus Christ, please call upon the Lord. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray. God bless.